Morning! Top of the morning to you. We have a little trouble in paradise. I guess my wife talked to a number of different people that go up and down the 16th Street Mall, like I was complaining about in my last video. She thinks it's safe. I can't stop her. We will go down and get her some pepper spray, though. I'm going to teach her a couple of kung fu moves. Anyway, it's bright and early. Friday morning. Today I'm going to be shaving with a gift I'm going to give to somebody. This is the Top Flight from Burl City Cutlery. I put on the bone scales, camel bone scales. Can't hardly ever get these tight though. It drives me nuts. Anyway, this one's a little bit of an oddity, if you can see it, because the front and the back of the scales are a little bit differently. Anyway, it's a 5/8 razor, square tip. If I recall correctly, it is a nice shaver. I'm also going to be using my Badger brush with the burl wood handle from Jam & G.I. James, and I'm going to be using the rosin I got from Mohammed Peer in South Africa. Hope he's enjoying the latest batch of razors I sent him, which were excellent. I'm going to finish off with the Meersal. The Meersal has a little bit of a floral scent to it, as does the rosin. It smells like a lot like clay, but there's this really nice, subtle floral scent to it. So I'm going to soak my brush in my scuttle, and I'm going to jump in the shower, and I'm going to see y'all later. Okay, I'm out of the shower. Every time I get to this stage, I just want to shave or grow a beard. But then I won't be able to shave. See, that's the whole problem with that. I think I might leave this. See if I can remember. It's always been my dilemma. I want to grow some facial hair. I end up shaving it off because I'm too busy yakking. I am nervous about my wife going on the 16th Street Mall. I am. One girl actually told her, she says, you know, if you hold your keys in your fingers so it makes a weapon, they'll leave you alone. I'm going, what the hell do you have to put yourself in that position for? You know? She wants that money. She doesn't want to spend any money. Even though I told her I'd pay for it, $250 to park. I mean, you know, what the hell? You know? Plus she doesn't want to drive. I don't know. Just get all these excuses. It's like, wow, what's your problem, lady? That's kind of how I look at it. Anyway, away we go. So I'm going to go back down to this place called Neves on Pecos and about 52nd, real close to my house. And they have all the all kinds of police gear, all kinds of stuff, you know. I went in there day before yesterday, and there's cops in there just kind of looking at me like this, all hard and shit. I'm like, kiss off. I don't know why. You know, but I feel I'm being profiled from something. Alright, it looks like it's loaded up pretty good. Got a little bit of water in the bottom of the bowl. So, I'm going to go to the post office a little bit later. I'm actually waiting for a call from Conway Trucking. I had an extensive phone interview with them, and a couple things I'm concerned about is, one, the fact that they didn't mention a sign-on bonus. Other companies will give you $2,000 to $4,000 of sign-on bonus, which is very generous. Nice and creamy. Oh man, the scent on this is just really nice. Actually, the biggest thing I'm really worried about is home time. I mean, 3 weeks out and then 3 days in. I mean, you're dedicating your entire life to that truck. And like I was saying before, to me, it seems like the inside of that truck can actually start feeling like a prison. That's not what I signed on for anyway. And when I went to the school, I wanted to do regional work, where you can, get in your truck, and sometimes they let you keep your truck at home, which is cool, because you don't have to unload your stuff and put your stuff back in, back and forth. You just leave it in there, like it's your own personal vehicle. But regional work is where you go. And you can probably come back the same day or maybe the next day, stay overnight, maybe 2 days, something like that. That sort of driving. That's what I want to do. I'm not trying to make, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Okay, here we go with the Top Flight. Anyway. It's about 3 days since I shaved. So I just shaved off my corner of my goatee right there. And the corner there. See, I can't grow facial hair. I keep shaving it off. Well, maybe better luck next time. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, that first pass was sweet. I'm gonna have to get some more soap on this one. It's kind of a drier soap, a thirsty soap rather. Man, this is really... First time I tried it, I was amazed. I was amazed because of Mohammed's generosity and the soap. Just an amazing situation to be in. Here we go. Conway Trucking also has a gradated pay scale that is contingent to how much time you drive. So first 3 months you're driving for 26 cents a mile. It isn't very much. And then 3 months later you get like 4 cents more and on and on and on like that. Looking good already. been a while since I've had a beard. I'll be right back. Okay, final pass. Looks like old Thomas Burgess got his hair cut. I know, that's hard to do. I used to have hair I got pissed off at my barbers. I had two of them. One didn't listen, the other one was just a howling mew. Because I went to another barber, he got all pissed off. He didn't really say nothing. He just started slamming stuff around. I go, I am not letting you cut my hair. 4 years though, I let my hair grow long. He just got caught everywhere. I remember I got caught in a creeper when I was working on my Jeep. It's like, I scooch out of there, this thing attached to my hair. And I read that men aren't supposed to have long hair in the Bible, so I went to this place and she gathered up. My hair was thick. She grabbed a ponytail like that thick. She goes snip, and that's all there was. So anyway, maybe you can start using some something to slick it back with, huh? Like Slick Devil or something. All right, final pass. Well, I don't feel any irritation, and I won't with the soap, but the razor might, because I'm noticing it's skipping hairs. And a lot of times I will just do one pass or two passes if I have to shave every day. And that's the best way for me to keep my skin irritation free. But get the chin in right here a little bit. I think I just cut myself. Well, so Michelle starts her job Monday. And I'll tell you, man, she was working for some people, an outfit, and her supervisor was the biggest bitch. And there's no other way to describe her. She was just terrible. And Michelle would go on interviews, and she'd get really hopeful because she'd go into 3 different interviews with the same company. Be right back. So she'd go to all these interviews, and she'd get really hopeful because they'd say, well, it's between you and one other person. And she'd be really happy. I did cut myself right there. Oh, no. And you know what happened next? They'd pick the other person, and they wouldn't even call her back and say, hey, sorry, reapply or keep your application. I thought none of that. Just rude. Just rude. It's a rude thing. So, don't look too bad to me. So after about a year of going through that, she finally gets this job. And what this company does is they They do computer software for oil rigs. And I would appreciate it very much if they had a building away from downtown. This world is changing way too fast. So let that dry a little bit. Here's what I'm doing with Steve, huh? All right, I'm going over my time, so I got to hurry up here. I'll be right back.